Hi everyone, welcome to the BoldSign API tutorial. In this video, I'll show you how to share a template using the BoldSign Python SDK. By the end of this video, you'll know how to grant access to teams, revoke access, and control permissions effectively. If you're new to BoldSign, check out our Getting Started videos linked in the description below to help you get started with the application. Let's take a real-world scenario. Imagine you're building an HR onboarding system. Whenever a new employee joins, multiple teams are involved. HR prepares the onboarding agreement, legal reviews, and updates contract terms, and IT uses the same template to send documents for system access and policy acknowledgments. Instead of creating separate templates for each team, you create one onboarding agreement template and share it across all teams. This way, everyone works in the same document without duplication. In this video, I'll use this onboarding template. If you'd like to learn how to create one, we already have a separate video linked in the description. With that in place, let's move on to sharing the template. Before we begin, make sure you have Python version 3.7 or higher installed. Next, install the BoldSign Python SDK. You can install it using pip with the command pip install BoldSign. Since I've already installed it, I'll confirm by running pip show BoldSign. As you can see, the package is installed and is ready to use. With the setup ready, let's start implementing template sharing. I navigate to the BoldSign developer documentation, copy the Python code snippet for sharing a template and paste it into my newly created file. Next, I update the code. In the API configuration, I set the API key to connect with the BoldSign services. If you haven't generated an API key yet, simply log into the BoldSign web app, navigate to the API menu, select API key, and generate a new key. Now I initialize the template API. This allows you to manage templates and control how they are shared across teams. Before we build the request, let's understand how sharing works. Template sharing is handled at the team level. For example, HR owns the template. Legal needs to modify contract terms. IT needs to use the template to send documents. And the HR also needs to revoke the previous access assigned to the support team. So we assign and revoke permissions based on responsibilities. There are two actions: grant, which provides access, and revoke, which removes access. When granting access, you must also specify the access level. At the use level, the team cannot make any changes to the template and must use it as it is, whereas at the edit level, the team is allowed to modify the template before using it to create documents. This structure ensures that each team has the right level of control. Now that we understand the flow, let's create the request. I create a template team share request object. Next, I set the team ID. To retrieve the team ID, I log into the BoldSign web app, go to the Users and Teams section and select Teams. From the list, I choose the team I want to share the template with. I choose Legal Team, click the context menu, and select Copy Team ID. I then paste the ID back into my code. Next, I define the permissions. I set the action to grant, I set the access level to edit. In this example, the legal team is granted edit access, allowing them to update contract terms and immediately use the template. Next, I configure the IT team. I set the action to grant and the access level to use. This ensures the IT team can apply the template without making any changes. Finally, I update the support team's settings. I set the action to revoke, which removes their access entirely. Since they no longer require template permissions, they are no longer listed among the shared teams. I pass the configured teams to the template share request object. Now that the request is ready, I'll send it to the API. In the template API, I call the share template method by passing the template ID and the template share request object. To retrieve the template ID, I navigate to the BoldSign web app, go to the Templates section, and select my templates. From the list, I select the template I want to share, click the context menu, and choose Copy Template ID. I then paste it back into my code. I run the program. Once the API call succeeds, the template becomes instantly available to the selected teams. In this case, legal can update the onboarding agreement, the IT can use the same template to send documents to employees, and the support team no longer has access to the template. Let's verify the results. I switch to the BoldSign web app, navigate to the Templates section, and click My Templates. I select the template I shared, click the context menu, and choose Share. As you can see, the IT team has been granted use access, the legal team has been granted edit access, and the support team is no longer listed, indicating that its access has been revoked. Now I log in as a member of the legal team. I navigate to the Shared Templates section where the onboarding template is listed. This confirms that the template has been successfully shared and is accessible to the legal team. Next, I log in as a member of the IT team. I navigate to the Shared Templates section where the onboarding template is available. This confirms that the IT team has access to the shared template. Finally, I log in as a support team member and go to Shared Templates. Here, the onboarding template is no longer visible, confirming that their access has been revoked. Before we wrap up, here are some common errors you might run into. First, a 400 bad request. Team not found usually happens if the team ID is incorrect. A 400 bad request. Missing required target means no team data was included in your request. A 403 forbidden. Permission denied indicates you do not have access to modify template sharing. And finally, a 500 internal server error signals an unexpected issue on the server. That's it. You've just seen how to share template across teams using the BoldSign Python SDK. In our onboarding example, you've learned how to grant access to teams, revoke access, and control permissions effectively. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more BoldSign API tutorials. Thanks for watching.